college, but off the G League's Ignite team for top prospects. They developed, got it.
Good story, D.A. Thanks. Now the starting group for the visitors. Fresh is out there with Monroe. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Ellis. And it's Ross in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Wildcats, Beast out there with Christie. And it's ABC. Then it's Wilkins. And it's McKenzie in at the 2. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Ross on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Banks. And the rejection by Monroe. Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. And now here's Banks, the fast break opportunity. Come on. That one rolling around and rims out. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's in there.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Drives to the hoop. Boom. Jams it straight down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Cunningham with it. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ross. That one doesn't drop. And the Wildcats the other way now.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave.
Ellis, the pass to Patrick. Ellis, left side. Kicks it to Ross. Inside, here's Monroe. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's Banks. Knocks down. On the step back, Jay. Banks has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Ross kicks to Monroe. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Christie with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Here's Banks. Passes it to McKenzie. Banks against Ellis. A shot. That's good from Banks.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Right wing. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Atkins. That one at off line to the right, but drops in for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Ross. Ellis outside. On the wing, Ellis. Got a hand on it. Fast break, here they come. Wilkins passes to Banks. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wildcats up by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you got
coming on the floor for the away team?
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to McKenzie. Back to Banks. With the drive and the power. One-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. They've got the machine. Prez out there with Fresh. Then there's Monroe. And it's Ellis at the 1.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
One shot.
That one misses for Monroe.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Banks kicks to Wilkins. Brand against Banks. Driving to the basket. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Wildcats ball.
Five to shoot.
Cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
And the shot is good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Brand passes to Patrick. Monroe outside. On the wing, Ellis. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Banks. Gets it to go. beyond the arc. Banks has got 11.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Steps back and shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And he drives in. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
At the line for the away team. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ellis. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Wildcats, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
We need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow 50% shooting to expect. We need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of his comfort zone.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. ABC really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got ABC. Christie is out there with the Beast. Then it's the Kid. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have a game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come.
Outside Banks. Makes it on. Off the glass. Banks has got 15.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Ellis outside. Monroe right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ross. Now here's Fresh. T right on him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. To end the run, Banks passes to McKenzie. Gets the three. Pointer to fall. The kid's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Now the pass to Monroe. The shot from the low post is good. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Banks against Brand. Banks passes to Atkins. And that's a foul called on. That's his first foul. Money from the wing.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Frazier scanning the floor. Monroe the pass to Patrick. Not going to go that time.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. They're up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Wildcats call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He told them, hey, there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. We've got Monroe. The machine is out there with Prez. Then it's Fresh, and it's Frazier in at the 3 spot. Brand against Banks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Christie, and it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Wildcats ball.
Banks against Brand. To take the lead, it's Banks with the Drive, and it's good on the way in. Banks has got 5 points now in the quarter. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Frazier kicks to Ross. Frazier outside. Brand against Banks. No good from Brand. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Banks. And the shot. Goes in, and it's a 4-point Wildcat lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there's the drive. And dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yes.
that's for sure. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Frazier.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brand passes to Ross. That one's off, still out of sync.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Christie kicks to Banks. Pocket 6. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter. Going 0 for 4 so far. Now here's Ross. Guarded closer. Fires from 14. Banks with a rebound. From deep. Oh, look at that range.
Got it! It's easy to be crazy or confident for taking that shot. I don't know which one, but call it what?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dub.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.